one, how we're gonna use it, but also the benefits that we're gonna get from this.
Well, I love this shampoo and conditioner, and I actually have somewhat thick hair, but I really like my hair to stay clean for a while. I want to feel like I can get my money's worth out of my blow dry. If I'm going to put the work into it, I want to be able to wear it for a while. I also really like the spa-like experience of lather, and I know that for a long time people are afraid of sulfates and sodium chloride in their shampoo, which make the lather, but this is our bamboo shampoo, the Abundant Volume shampoo. The Abundant Volume shampoo has a component of coconut oil in it. And coconut oil is spectacular because it is a natural lather making experience. So not only does it smell spectacular, but you get that whole spa-like experience. I don't know about you, but I need lather. I'm not laying in a tub, getting a nice soak with the bubbles all around me. I don't have time for that. So my big moment is my foamy head, you know? By using this, you're gonna get a gorgeous, beautiful lather, but it doesn't strip your hair. It's not making your hair dry. It's not pulling out all the nutrients. We're actually feeding your hair while getting it clean, and that's because of the bamboo element within this shampoo.
So what does the bamboo do for us?
Well, if you think about it, like bamboo is an incredible plant in nature. It's got all kinds of elasticity and resiliency. It's flexible, but it's also incredibly strong. Bamboo will last through anything. If anybody ever had a neighbor that planted bamboo in their yard, you know that you are so screwed because it's just going to grow and grow and grow. And it doesn't go away. It's the most sustainable plant in nature. But bamboo offers a lot of elements that make your hair stronger. There's protein and amino acids, vitamins A and C, so it fights free radicals. It does all sorts of amazing things in your hair, and you're going to be able to use this and get a fantastic lather with weightless moisture.
Yeah, and it smells
delicious.
Divine.
It's so fantastic.
It is such a divine smell. It's this wonderful kind of green, beautiful freesia, gorgeous scent with a little bit of musk. You guys are gonna love it. It's so refreshing. It wakes you up. It makes you feel great. It smells like it's giving you the volume. Now we have a question in our chat from Candy. Yeah. Candy's saying, which works best for short, dyed, and bleached hair?
Well, we are very careful in all of our products at Alterna that we have color hold technology. And color hold technology is going to help keep your color fresh, and it's going to help keep it protected. When you bleach a lot of your hair out, it ends up being very void of moisture. And with the Bamboo Volume conditioner, this is the conditioner, and you can see that it's super creamy and delicious. You see how gorgeous that is. Also smells amazing. But this is going to give you tons of moisture without weighing your hair down. And when you have shorter hair, also when it's awfully treated, it doesn't have that kind of rigidity. You're not going to get that kind of bounce off the scalp because it's so void of internal workings. You're going to build it back up with the bamboo by giving it structure and strength. And the weightless moisture will make your hair more supple and give it more of a live look, since your hair probably feels a little bit on the dead side.
So Adrienne, I know a lot of people who say that when they're looking for volume in their hair, they just skip the conditioner altogether. Can you give us like a great salon tip for allowing us to condition the hair, but not weigh it down, even though the formula I know doesn't weigh it down, but where can we apply it other than, all over?
Well, that's a great point, Alberti. And I think that for the first question, the woman that asked about that with her processed short hair, she can apply this all over the scalp. However, she doesn't have a lot of weight to her hair because her hair is short, right?
Yeah.
So if you are using the conditioner and you have longer hair and you're concerned about that, and let's say maybe you wash your hair a little bit more often because you get an oilier scalp. Sometimes if you produce a lot of oil naturally, your hair collapses quicker. So you can apply it through the mid strands and then the ends, and give it a couple minutes to like drink up that moisture and be able to have that supple, weightless moisture through your ends if you're worried about that.
So, okay, so that's a great tip, guys. You can actually, I used to always say like ears down, right? So you can always put the conditioner ears down, and you don't have to worry about putting the conditioner right there if you want super, super, super volume. But now these are just the first 2 steps. These are laying the foundation for great volume. When you get out of the shower, Now here is where we're gonna give you the volume for the next 48 hours. So Adrian, show us this next product because this is going to be fabulous. It's the 48-hour volume spray. We're gonna find it in the studio. We're just locating it somewhere in the studio. But this 48-hour volume spray is clinically proven to actually give you great volume even on your next day hair. So this trio that you're seeing on the screen, the value and the price that you're seeing on your screen, how bonkers is this? Each one of these is going to be 17 ounces. 17 ounces of shampoo, 17 ounces of conditioner. That's double the size that you would get at retail if you were picking these up at like your high-end beauty stores that are located in your local mall. Now, those two plus that 48-hour volume spray, it's over a $91 value. And here, you're actually getting all of it for just $54.98. So this is an amazing value. If you guys are, it's your first time kind of watching Beauty IQ and shopping along with us, it's just as easy as going to beautyiq.com, clicking on this item or typing this item number here into the search engine, and you're going to be a couple of clicks away from picking this item up. All you got to do is just add it to your shopping cart and then complete your purchase. Or if you want to actually chat with somebody, you can go to the phone number right over there and chat with one of our customer service representatives, and they will help you out with making your order. But Adrian, when it comes to creating volume, any other tips or advice that you can give to us for creating that volume and making it sustain and last?
Well, absolutely. Even though we don't have that bottle here right this second, I want to talk to it because we used it on Amy. So when we shampooed Amy, we used the Abundant Volume shampoo and the conditioner. And then we sprayed in the 48-hour. I'm going to mime it. I'm going to pretend I have it in my hand. It's about that big. I'm holding on to it. You want to pump it in the air to see the stream come out. It's a nice light stream. See how beautiful that is? It's light and airy, very easy to work the bottle. When I used it on Amy, her hair is wet, and I'm going to go in at the root and I'm going to spray it around. Sometimes I talk about products like a ticking time bomb. You ever like blow your hair dry and you spray something all over and then the phone rings and you go and answer the phone, you talk for a couple minutes, you get back to your blow dryer, you go in to work the hair and it's like and you feel like you're ripping all of your hair out. This is not something that's going to be dry and sticky. It's going to be a beautiful, supple ingredient that you're going to put in your hair. And the beautiful thing about the 48-hour Abundant Volume Spray is that it's going to help your blow dry last for up to 48 hours. It's actually clinically proven to do so. So once Amy does her hair, and Amy has super fine hair, it really kind of lays very flat and doesn't have a lot of bounce to it. Her hair is the perfect example of getting good kick off the scalp by using the 48-hour volume spray. So by using that, the next morning, you're gonna wake up and your hair is still gonna be juicy and delicious, which is what everybody wants.
Well, everybody in our chat is saying how much they love Amy's hair right now.
It's really good.
Capital L, love this look.
Yes.
And if you're somebody that has fine or pin straight hair, can you achieve the same look that we're seeing on Amy right now?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, you would definitely be able to get that volume off the top of the head. It's all about the way that you use your brushes and you have the right product doing the work for you. The 48-hour Abundant Volume Spray needs to be activated with heat. So you're gonna put it into your hair after you shampoo your hair onto your wet hair. And then you might wanna work it into the scalp a little bit. Then the blow dryer, the heat is what's gonna make it work. Sometimes when you blow it dry and you don't have that jump off the scalp, you might want to use a little bit of a vent brush or something just to kind of pick it up into your brush and lift it while you're drying it to give it that lift off the scalp. Also, I'm a big fan of my fingers. I like to use what I call the claw, which is a little creepy looking, but you want to have a nice rigid hand in a claw formation, and then you're going to touch your scalp. It actually feels great, and you're going to do a little bit of a circular movement with your fingers. And what that does is it creates a little bit of an internal tease throughout the hair. Messy hair is sexy hair, seriously.
Yeah.
So you almost don't want your hair to be too perfect or too done because you sort of lose that tossed in the hayloft kind of a feeling that always gives you that joie de vivre, that special little movement.
Well, Adrian, as a colorist, as a stylist, as somebody who does hair all day, all the time, 27 years, my goodness, right? When it comes to, when you get a client in the chair and say they say to you, like, I still want a little bit more volume right here at the crown. Is there any technique you could teach us? Like, is it massaging up here that gives us that almost like micro teasing?
Yes.
So can you just show us how to do that?
Sure thing.
Okay.
We're gonna take the hand again, make the claw, bring it in, and kind of do it in a little bit of a circular motion. Another thing that's really important is while you blow dry the hair, you don't want to blow dry it straight down. So I'm gonna grab this little chunkette on the top of her head, just nice and easy, kind of coming through this way. And because this hair is gonna end up down here, you actually wanna blow dry it in the opposite direction. So let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna grab my round brush and you're gonna kind of tuck it around. There we go. And you're gonna put the brush in at the base. Now be careful about this because you don't wanna tangle your brush up. Hey, FYI, if you ever do a brush in your hair and you find that you've gotten it stuck in the hair, don't freak out. If you freak out and kind of pull the brush, what you're doing is you're tightening that up. You wanna release all tension and then just start pulling that hair out slowly. But in order to get the body, you're gonna put this in nice and tight and you're gonna pull it in the opposite direction while you blow it dry. So you can see the angle that I'm coming in this way, whoops, coming up that way. Because this hair is gonna end up here, you give it all of this lift by pulling it over the top. You see, I didn't even blow it dry, and you can see just by moving it that way, it's gonna give it that bump. Another trick I like to do is what I call, well, I don't think I can call it that, it's the BS blow dry. You don't wanna be too perfect. On the interior of the hair, don't make it like precise. Don't go in and take every little piece of hair, especially if you have fine hair, and beat it to death with the hairdryer and the brush. This way, like, I'm gonna make it so perfect. You wanna leave a little grit in that root area. If you have a little bit of natural texture and you don't smooth it all out, it's gonna support that top layer of perfection. You don't have to kill yourself for the whole thing. You wanna get that top nice and smooth so you look like you care about your hair. But if you leave a little bit on the interior that you're not working so hard, you're gonna get a nice pop off the scalp, and it's a great way to get that lift. Then you want to finish it up with a little finger action, come in, give it a little zhuzh like this, pick it up, and maybe spritz it with a little bit of a spray.
All right, so for those of you that are just joining us, we are talking all about volume, all about 48 hours of volume, and we're doing it with Alterna. This is a brand that is all about luxury. It's all about using amazing natural ingredients, and it's all about bringing you scientific results that are going to last 48 hours of volume after using this product, and it's clinically proven. So that's kind of fabulous. The price on your screen is outrageous because the shampoo and the conditioner that you're getting here, you're getting double the size that you would get at retail. These are 17-ounce bottles each. So 17 ounces of shampoo, 17 ounces of conditioner, combine it, that's 32 ounces total, or 34 ounces total. Am I right about that? 34 ounces. All right, because it is beauty school.
Hello.
We are doing math too, right? And then you're getting the full size of the 48-hour volume spray that's going to allow you to create that volume. Now, the one question I'm going to ask again is, do we apply the 48-hour volume spray to wet hair or dry hair at the roots?
The 48-hour volume spray is to wet hair. Absolutely,
wet hair
you
at
want
the
it on
roots.
wet hair. If you spray it on dry hair, it's not gonna, it has to be heat activated, and you want that water to let it slip through the hair so that you're gonna be able to work that spray. It works that way. It has to be wet hair, and it's not a finishing spray, it's a styling agent that really protects your hair, gives it nutrients. All of our styling agents are made to also treat your hair, because Alterna, we are all about transformation without trade-offs. We don't want you to just have good hair today. We want to build the proper head of hair for tomorrow as well. So it's all about conditioning the hair, treating the hair, taking care of the hair, but not sacrificing the volume. And that's the whole point of the whole bamboo line.
So let's take a look at Amy's before photo so that you can see exactly the kind of hair that she has, her texture. Can you describe her hair texture to us, please?
Her hair is incredibly limp. It also isn't a lot of hair. She doesn't have like a million hairs on her head. Sometimes people have lots of hair, but it doesn't have any kick off the scalp. So she not only doesn't have kick off the scalp, but she doesn't have a lot of hair. She's got a lot of other good things going for her. The world is a fair place sometimes. You can't have everything.
Amy is pretty gorgeous.
I mean, that's the truth, right? Everybody gets something. But because she doesn't have that much of hair, this is the perfect choice for her because it's the volume, the shampoo, the the conditioner, we're building the system to give her better hair.
Well, look at the back that you're seeing on the screen right there, and then let's take a look at the volume that was created. Now notice, guys, this is not just volume only at the crown. Now
That's
the 48-hour volume spray gives you volume at the crown, but look at the body throughout. That's not just